Hey guys, what's going on? It's Monday, December 15th. Man, oh man, this month's flying by. Christmas is going to be here before we know it. It's going to be a fun time. Got myself a little energy drink today. Because why not? Man, I'm looking really pale today. Oh, give me one sec, guys. Oh, never mind. It's not too cold today. Actually pretty nice. It's only about like +1, +2 degrees, maybe 0. Inside here, it's not bad. I've actually had to turn my heater down a few times because my leg starts to get really warm. Don't have my snow pants on today, so there's that. Yeah, this weekend was pretty eventful weekend. We well, my one daughter had dance as usual, which I kind of messed up. I forgot to put in the calendar that it was pajama day for her, so she didn't have pajamas on, so I kind of felt really bad about that. So then we told her, like, yesterday, we were like, hey, what we'll do instead is we'll do a pajama day today for you. We'll put on some music, etc., etc. And I think it made her happy. And then we had a call from Santa Claus. He found out that I did that, so then I got put on the naughty list. So I had to kind of make it up for that. Give me one sec, guys. But yeah, so we had that happen. We didn't do much else Saturday, I don't believe, because the girls are sick over the weekend right now, so it's not really much we're doing. Last night we went and did like a Christmas light thing where it's like a racetrack outside of town here, like 45 minutes to an hour away. But they have it all set up and you can drive through, and they got like tunnels with like lights over top, displays all alongside each side of the road. It's pretty cool. We had a lot of fun. We took some pictures and stuff like that, so I may share those, some of the ones we took, to members later. We'll see. Share that on as a post or whatnot in our community. Finished up chapter 5 of my book last night. Closed it up. Really happy with where I ended it. It's funny, like I was saying to Pirates in a post earlier, I was like, I finished chapter 5, but where I started and where I ended is not what I had in mind. Like, it's not like my character totally diverted. But in a good way, because then I introduced a few new characters that are just really good, and I introduced a new, I don't know what this character is going to be yet, but I think it's going to be fun. We're going to see. I think so anyway. But yeah, I might jump on this afternoon for some more Elden Ring. Work more on our 100% item playthrough, using nothing but daggers currently on New Game Plus 2. Should be good. Yo, what up, Top? How you doing this morning? How's your Monday? Let's get a poll going, I guess, maybe. Start a poll. Have you played Elden Ring? Yes. No. Currently. And then we'll go green, because I don't know why. And then just for fun, we'll put down here and put hi. Heart turtles. I don't know why I always put that, but it just feels like one that should always be up there. My name is, can I just call you Top? I can't say that. CH? Can I call you CH? What up, CH? Remember, guys, hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't already. Even if you don't subscribe, hit the like button. All you gotta do is double tap your screen if you're on mobile. My name is Mike. We're hanging out. We're just talking video games, life, weekends, weekdays, Monday blues, tea, life as a parent, life as a stay-at-home dad. I started doing these about 2 weeks ago while I wait for like laundry to dry. While I get a little bit of downtime, I step outside, have a cup of tea, escape the rigors of house. I played Subnautica when it first came out. I met the devs down in, I think it was PAX West in Seattle, years and years ago. This is, I think, when they were just getting ready to release like a major update. I can't even remember what the update was, to be honest with you. That's when I was going through like a big survival phase. I like a survival, playing like survival games. Like I was big into like, well, Subnautica. What was that other one we used to play all the time, man? I can't even remember. There was a bunch of like I have so many hours. Like if you look at my top, I don't know, 10 Steam games, it's like Valheim is up there. Valheim is one of my top, in my top 5 probably for hours played. There's another survival one that I can't. It's escaping my mind right now. I wish Mossy Pros was here because he could remind me because we put a lot of hours into it together. And a few others I can't remember. What's your favorite story game? My favorite story game? That's a good one. I'd have to say it's a big toss-up between Final Fantasy VII and Legend of Dragoon. Give me one sec, guys. Someone's at the door. Hey, what's going on, guys? Yo, Ashley, what's going on? Sorry, I just had to go inside real quick, check on the laundry, and then someone was at the door. Um, yeah, I would say my favorite story game would definitely be either Final Fantasy VII or Legend of Dragoon. And I think Legend of Dragoon is such an underrated game that a lot of people don't know about, which is a shame. That's one game that I really wish they would remake. Subnautica or The Forest. I honestly think I put more hours into the... Actually, I don't know if I played The Forest. Which one is The Forest again? Is that the one with the where you're like you crash on an island or something like that? And then you're trying to find your kid or something? And he's been taken into like a secret lab or something like that? They made a second one, right, recently? One sec, guys. Yeah, that's the one. Okay, yeah. Then I put way more hours into that than I did into Subnautica. All right, backstory. No, you want to find like missing persons. Oh, is it like zombies or something that attack you at night? Maybe I'm thinking of a totally different one then. Maybe I didn't play The Forest. On the weekend, I went fishing with my dad, caught a fish. Never seen before. What kind of fish you catch? What kind of fishing are you doing? Sorry. Yeah. Man, I haven't gone fishing in forever. I can tell you that much. The last time I went fishing was probably when my daughter was born. Went back home and we went fishing on a mackerel boat, and then we went fishing off the wharf for mackerel. And then we went and did some river fishing as well. What game did you say is your favorite story game? My favorite story game would be either it's a toss up between Final Fantasy VII and Legend of Dragoon. And a lot of people I don't know. A lot of people don't remember Legend of Dragoon, but that's a game that I can remember putting so many hours into and just hanging out and listening to Creed. That's so bad. Like I can remember sitting in my mom's ugly fucking chair, like this fucking like white with like green floral pattern on it. It was the ugliest thing ever. It was like a little armchair, but I can remember sitting in it and playing Legend of Dragoon and listening to Creed in the background. The chat between the games. Can you write the name in the chat between? I can't really. For some reason, when you're live on your phone, I can't chat. I don't know why, but it's called Legend of the Dragoon. Dragoon. It's like an old game from like the 90s. It came out on PlayStation. I think it was like a 4-disc release. But it was a good game. It was one of those games that just had a great story, great cinematics too for its day and age, like cutscenes. Now I'll tell you, I've tried playing it since, and the gameplay doesn't hold up, but the cutscenes do, and the story does. The story is such a good story. Like I really wish they would have made a second one. ALRCU. What does that mean? ALRCU. All right, life returns. I'm gonna go. All right, cool. Have a good one. I'm old, man. I don't know a lot of these acronyms anymore. I'm sure I've seen that before, though. I think someone explained to me what that meant before. I'm just terrible when it comes to remembering anything and everything. My Husky, I guess he woke up in the middle of the night and decided to take a shit everywhere in my son's room, and like tracked it all in the basement. And so then I went downstairs to like go feed him, or not to feed him, but just to, like, well, he had to make sure he had food. And yeah, no, I guess he shit in his bed too. So then I'm like, I've that in the washer now, currently being cleaned. It's like, this is why you're supposed to let him out before bed and take his food away when you go downstairs, because he's a grazer, and most times he'll wait till like he goes downstairs for the night, and then he'll just eat all his food, and then it's like, okay, well now you gotta let him outside because he's gonna take a dump. And yeah, he did, all over the bed, I guess, all over the floor, and apparently in his cage too, because I'm cleaning his bed in his cage right now. Well, not at this moment. I'm cleaning his bed in the washer, but you know what I mean. The joys, right? The joys. But today, all I got on the agenda today is laundry, which is basically almost done. The dog crap. I've already cleaned my bathroom, or the master bathroom, I should say, which is usually due on today, but I did it yesterday. And then I gotta wash some bedding. Dishes, man. It's always fucking dishes. And then, like I said, I'm gonna try to get on live again this afternoon and do some Elden Ring. Hi, sorry about that. Legend of the Dragoon. Dragoon. It's an old game. I think like 98 maybe. Maybe later, I don't know. No problem. Can I tell you something? You sure can, Ashley. Yeah, check it out. It's a good game. I think it's on PlayStation only. You might be able to get it on PC. It's an emulator, maybe. But I think it's on PSN now, if you have, or PSN Plus, or whatever they call it. I have it like on CD I have the disc version still in a box packed away, keeping that shit. Remember though, guys, hit that like button if you haven't already. If you're watching on mobile, double tap your screen. It's pretty neat. Tu parles français? I think you can. I want to say I bought it on Steam, but I don't know for sure, to be honest with you. Something you have to check out, to be honest with you. If you know, let me know. Because I would honestly play that on. I would probably play that on stream. Do it as like a members only type thing, just messing around. Because it is a fun game. Although I won't lie, the gameplay doesn't hold up as much as it did then, and it is a turn-based style game, like like the older Final Fantasy style games. And if I remember correctly, too, the encounters happen a lot. It's like, I don't know if you remember Final Fantasy VIII, how often the encounters happened, but it's like that in Legend of Dragoon. How old do you have to play the game? To play Legend of Dragoon? I mean, I don't know. That game came out in the 90s. Back then, there wasn't really... The ratings weren't as crazy. I mean, it's not a bad game. There's not... It's basically a fantasy game about, like, dragon riders, the last dragon riders, and... basically, there's an evil one, and you're trying to, like, prevent him from doing what he's doing, and it's a really, really good game. You can't play again, so it isn't. Yeah, I wouldn't think it was. Like I said, the game came out in the 90s and has never been remade, never been remastered, never like anything, and it's a damn shame because it is a really decent game. Story-wise, fucking phenomenal. I think so, anyway. I could be biased because it is a game from my childhood that just I played a lot. Yeah, it's nice now that it's warming up a little bit, I have to say, because minus 35, man, it was getting cold out here. I can actually just wear my jeans today. I have my slippers on instead of my big ass fucking, my son's big ski boots and my snow pants. And I kept my jacket though, because it's that time of year. I might as well keep it out. Plans for the weekend, for the week, guys. I don't know what anyone else got planned, but for me, it's gonna be, the usual. We got some Christmas parties going on for my daughters at school. Last week of school, I have 2 sick kids at home right now. So for the most part, it's gonna be a chill day. Like I said, I'm gonna try to get on later and play some Elden Ring. In 1 month. Oh yeah, you should be able to play it, no problem. It's not. I mean, I was playing that game in, I want to say high school or junior high. So I mean, I would have been in my between 16 and 18 at least, maybe 15. But it's not. There's nothing bad in it. Like I said, it's just a medieval fantasy style game. So it's nothing that there's nothing in it that would be, in today's standards, especially in today's standards, that would be bad at all. But yeah, other than that, for this week, I'm gonna be doing more Elden Ring. I still want to get some of my. I still got a lot to do in my 100% item playthrough. A lot of not really. Like, I mean, I only have like 100 pieces of weapon to get, and 100 armor sets to get, or 100 armor pieces to get. And then the other stuff, it's like minimal. Like 1 summons, 8 of this, 11 of something else. Like, it's like I should be able to do it by within at least a month if I stay consistent with playing and streaming. Something dirty above your neck. I don't know what to tell you, bro. Your reflection? Might want to clean your screen. Oh, it's your face. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Oh, man. That's an original one right there. Does it cost money or is it free? I believe it costs money. I mean, but I can't imagine it being much. Like, it'd probably be like under $10 for sure. I think I saw it on PlayStation Plus when I had PlayStation Plus, but it's been a while. I don't really pay for that anymore because I don't play my PlayStation. The last time I even picked up my PlayStation was to play Bloodborne back in like February maybe, which I really wish I could just get it on an emulator and just play it on PC, because I feel like that would just be better for me anyway. Although I got to keep the PlayStation for the next Final Fantasy remake at least, or the next Final Fantasy, whatever the hell they're going to be calling it, reunion, I think is one rumor I saw, which would make sense because that is kind of where it's going to end. I really hope they release a three box set though. Bye. See you later, Ashley. Have a good one. Thanks for hanging out. I'm gonna be going for about another few minutes here anyway, and then I gotta go do some folding of some laundry and dishes and dad life calls. But yeah, I really hope they release a collector's edition of all 3 games in one box set like the old days. Like, it'd be cool if they even did it in the old school style of like the little tiny case. Like, I would like, I Square, if you're watching, I'll pay anything. Almost anything. I got 4 kids. You want one? I'm just saying. I have a when the original remake came out, I bought the collector's edition. I have Cloud Strife with his Buster Sword and everything, and then I have his bike that he can actually sit on, and it's huge. Like, it's a big model. Like, I'll take a picture and post it later. That he can actually sit on, like impose, like I can change out his hands, stuff like that. Can you tell on how much subscribers you're live opened? What do you mean? Sorry, I'm not sure what you mean, Azid. Can I see like when someone subscribes is what you're asking? I can't. I don't have any alerts set up. Plus, I think the way it works too, even when you have alerts, is if you don't share who you subscribe to, it won't pop up in chat anyway. I lost my train of thought of what I was saying there previously. How I can open my, like, how can you go live? Like on your phone? Just that you open up the YouTube app, and at the bottom, the little plus sign, you click on that, and then it'll give you options. Like, usually, like, mine is like shorts, live, post. I think that's it. There might be one other one, but I can't remember for sure. Upload, maybe. Yeah, I think upload. And then, yeah, you do that. The thing is, though, I know you have to probably go onto the website, and then usually you have to apply to have live access, and then it usually takes about 24, 48 hours for them to approve it. And I think your channel has to be a certain amount of age as well or something. I can't remember that part, but I know for sure you have to go on and like basically say, yeah, I want to be able to go live. I mean, I totally lost my train of thought of what I was saying there a minute ago. Oh yeah, my models and that. Yeah, so I have the Final Fantasy 7. Like, I have Strife, Cloud. I have his bike, and then I also got Red 13 when he came out. His model, like, it's just as big. Like, it stands up waist height to Cloud's, and Cloud's is probably about. God, it's probably. It might be taller than that. It might be about that high. But yeah, Final Fantasy 7 is my game. What country am I in? I am in Canada, where the snow is out. See? Snow. The fun stuff. My only other models I have is, like, I have the helmet from Wrath of the Lich King. From World of Warcraft. I have his helmet. I'll take some pictures later and I'll post them in on our in my community posting or whatever on YouTube here. Because, you know, why not? It's been a while. I have that one though. I have I actually have our Arthurus on like a nice bronze type statue of him, which is pretty cool. And then I have some other ones from different games too. Yeah. It's been a while though since I've bought some collectibles. I have a few on the way that are like pre-ordered. I have one that I pre-ordered like a long time ago that I totally forgot about. And then I got an email basically like, hey, your pre-order is coming out, like drops in January, blah blah blah, so you should expect it in the mail at this day. And I'm like, oh damn, I forgot about that. I think it's a Legend of Drist figurine with Guinevere, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember. I'll have to check my email again. But anyway, guys, that's where I'm gonna call it for today. I'm gonna go in. I gotta get something to eat. I haven't eaten yet. Basically just been drinking tea and water. Had a couple multivitamins and that's it. Oh, I know I had a croissant. Never mind. So yeah, I gotta go do some laundry. I'll try to be back this afternoon with some more Elden Ring. Doing my 100% item pickup playthrough. We have a lot of progress. If you haven't watched my last playthrough on Friday, check it out. It is on the channel. Episode 72. So we'll try to get 73 done today. In the meantime, guys, as always, I want to end the stream on a positive note for men's mental health in general. Don't be afraid to reach out. As I always say, it is a sign of strength, not a sign of weakness. Just talk to someone, talk to anyone. Even if you need to reach out to a DM with me, hey, I can point you in the right direction for the proper resources if I can. If not, I'll try my best to help you find them. Anyway, that's where I'm at. So, as I always say, like the flame, pour the tea, share the story. Have a good time, guys. Peace. Thanks for hanging out as usual.